Hey guys, it's been a while. Today we're gonna learn how to do a gainer. And to do so, we need to start learning how to do a cartwheel. So you're gonna be facing straight, get your hands up, one leg in front of you, and then you're gonna try to go and touch the ground. One step in front and then touch your feet, right? But instead of placing our hands frontal like this, we're gonna turn them like that. Right before you touch the ground, you're gonna turn them like this, and then you're gonna go into a handstand position. And you're gonna, if that is too hard for you, you can start doing like baby cartwheels and then slowly start to strengthen them, make them more straight. But eventually you want to do it like that, go straight, side, and then you can land either like this will be a round off, or you can land sideways and it will be a cartwheel. Okay, so the next, wait, what is this? What did I do? Didn't do anything. Okay, so the next step is going to be do the same cartwheel, but now we're gonna swing our leg and we're gonna do the cartwheel like this. So that can be a bit tricky, so take it easy. You first need to see which leg you're going to swing. So I recommend that you figure out which side do you twist. And for that, you can start by doing a jump 360 and see which way feels easier for you. And also, just fall forward. And what is the leg that goes in front of you automatically? That will be kind of your default leg. That's a trick that people use in skateboarding to see if you're goofy or if you're regular. So okay, to unlock this is the same thing as before. First, you are going to pretend to swing, but just go down and then do baby cartwheel. And then slowly you can start getting them more straight. You see, you can trick it. You can kind of like pivot on your foot, and then from here you cartwheel. That is kind of a tiny step that you can put in between. So from here, you pivot your leg and cartwheel. Now you want to practice that a lot until you can do it more flowy like that. And now, as you can see, I'm doing a little jump. So that's what you want to add next. You want to add a little jump next. You go, jump, boom. Be careful when you jump. If you don't have a strong wrists, maybe it's gonna hurt for you when you land. So you can either place a mat, place something soft under you that's gonna protect your wrists, and get jumping. All right, so the next thing that we wanna do is eliminate our arms. And to do that, we're gonna first doing it with one arm. I cut my finger, that's why I look like this. So first you wanna use the arm that is closer to the ground. I forgot to explain that. So if you think that you will jump with your left leg, that's what I do. I jump with my left leg because I twist this way. Now the reason because I say this is because the next move is called a cork, and it's the same thing but with a twist. It looks like this. Cork. And the problem is that if you're jumping like this and you want to twist that way, it's impossible, and you're gonna have to change something. Either you change the way you twist, or either you change the way you jump. So imagine that you're doing a cork, and which way do you twist? That's very important. People that jump with their left leg and swing their right leg twist to the left, and people who jump with their right leg swing with their left, they twist to the right. So basically you twist the same way that your base leg when you jump. Now we're gonna go. I can grab the mic because I'm just gonna use one arm. So you're gonna do the same thing with the jump, but use one arm only. So let's see it. Okay, now I didn't touch a lot, but you can touch more like that. And then eventually what you want to do is just tap with your arm. So it's just a little push. Maybe the first time is 2 seconds, then 1 second, then almost nothing. You want to get to something like this, where you're basically just touching the ground as you're landing. So now you're implementing your jump with your leg. Your leg needs to use this momentum goes at the same time as you jump, because if you swing your leg first and then you jump, you get no power. If you jump and then you swing your leg, then you just look ridiculous. So you want to time it, swing, jump, like a soccer goal, but you want to bring your hips up and then get your body there. So this is called a cheat gainer because it's not straight, you're kind of going sideways a little. This kind of looks like a backflip, and I think it's a move that will help you a lot to learn the backflip afterwards. So now you just practice that, a little tap, and then you do it with the other arm. So now instead of using the arm that is closer to you, now you use the one that is farther from you. So I'm gonna use the right one. Oh, you see, and now you're basically just landing the gainer. So now you do some little taps, just tap it. And then when that's good, you just focus. Imagine yourself doing this movement. Imagine yourself running. You're placing your leg. You're swinging your leg towards your opposite shoulder. Now you're in the air, not for a lot of time, because when you're in the air, your leg's already here. By the time you jump, it's almost in the ground. Just look at it. I am in the air for only like half a second. So imagine yourself, swing, boom, you take off, you're landing, and now you don't need to use your arms. So you're already thinking that you're gonna land straight. Don't bring your body down, trying to touch the ground like you did on the last attempts. That's the mistake that most people will make on this transition. So now you're thinking, oh, I wanna land straight. I wanna get rid of this body, 90 degrees body movement that you need to do to touch. You wanna just land like this. So just go and land like this, like a superhero, man. Well, like a superhero will do it like this. Give me a like, guys, subscribe, and see you in the next tutorials. Bye.